Wait. So I'm gonna do characters order. I put everyone in order. And all the non-playable shit down here. From like Amy onwards. But so I'm gonna do characters order. I put everyone in order. And so I'll start with Micaiah. I don't know where to put her. I think she's in B tier. Because she's good in part 1. She can light magic things. She can attack from range. She's also like your only healer until Laura joins. Even then, it's better to usually heal with her and then just have Laura heal her. Because she also heals status effects, which is kind of nice. And she, even when she's silenced, she can still heal things. But after part 1, she's really not that good. Although Thane is still like really good. But she also can't really benefit from forges because light forges are only as strong as Thane. So I mean, you could do it, but it doesn't really help her. It just costs a lot of money. So I think she goes in B tier. Also, she can use Physic right off when she's promoted, which is really nice. But she also is really in danger if anything comes near her, unless she's like equipped with a torch staff or an unlock staff or something that grants her speed and defense. So I'm gonna put her in B tier because of that. Edward, well, he joins early, but his bases are kind of shitty, and he can't double on hard mode, which is actually really bad. And he loses weapon triangle because it's erased in hard mode. He's like, I think he's worse than Micaiah because Micaiah at least like stays good for all of part 1, whereas Edward's only good for like 3 maps. Then he just kind of falls off. Oh, I'm freaking streaming, by the way. Why is everyone joining? Oh, okay. Hey, but Edward, like, I don't know. I think he's like C tier. But I think he's like mid C tier. Leo is just like Micaiah, but can't attack up close and hits on defense instead of resistance. And he also doesn't have like much of prologue. So I think he's like worse. Yeah. Oh, I'm doing the stream like right now. So yeah, you're on it. Sorry.
Oh.
I'm gonna turn it up because I don't have my headphones in. I think Nolan is like better than Micaiah in B tier, but like, because he is better than Micaiah. He is like your best unit in 1-1-1 in like 1-1, but then he kind of falls off slowly every like freaking map. What do you think? Laura, oof. Should I put Laura in D tier? Because like she's
Laura's
not
better than Edward.
that's true. That's true. Like these three are all kind of bad. Like Laura dies to everything, but like at least she's like
Laura
heals.
so she is more useful.
So I'm dumping him in S tier, obviously. Ileana, honestly, I think Ileana is more useful than most people because you can just promote her. You just give her like 1 level and then you promote her, and then she actually has really good stats for part 1. Like she's still useful like the whole time. I think she's like about as useful as Micaiah, honestly, because she's like Micaiah that joins later with better stats, and also like giving her a Thunder Forge can also allow her to kill wyverns in 1-8, which is really nice because like only she and Tormod really kill them easily. Because I don't think Marum might double them actually. No, Marum does kill them. But like Nyla doesn't reach. Nyla usually should be killing like everything else, and she's like one of the few good units at killing the wyverns there. So I honestly think she's like about the same as Micaiah. Maybe slightly worse because she doesn't have utility after part 1.
I think she's worse, but she's not. She's not. I think she's. I think she's C tier
She might be like
above.
here. I think she's like bottom of B tier because like if you promote her, if you just use the free one of the master seals on her, she's actually pretty decent. I think a lot of people
Yeah.
don't use that because they just think, oh, she's just bad in part 3. You don't use her, but use her in part 1 when she's good.
Yeah.
Aaron is like, honestly, I think he's worse than Ileana because Ileana at least can attack from range and actually does like good damage. Aaron does like nothing. I think he's like here.
Yeah. Shit bases.
I think he's like better than Edward, but he's like worse than Laura.
Yeah.
Because like he's useful in 1-4, but that's about it. Oh, Meg, oof. I think Meg is honestly more useful than Leonardo because she's at least a shove bot and she can like take a hit. Leo can't even do that.
Leo, I mean, Meg gives you fortune.
Yeah, also she gives you 3,000 gold, so like
Yeah.
Valug, I'm dumping him in A tier because he's good. Jill, S tier, like duh. Zyhar,
Yeah.
where do I rate Zyhar? Like I think that he's like B tier, like, but he's
I think
he's kind
he's
of
basically. I think he's above Liliana.
yeah. I think he's like he's but somewhere beside like Micaiah, but I don't know which side to put him on because like
I think he's
Micaiah is more
behind Makai.
useful in part 3, but like I think he's worse than Micaiah.
Makai's yeah, Makai's useful in both parts.
Yeah, because like Micaiah can at least like also she can heal without she can heal when silenced because uh
Fact.
which is really useful in like 4E3 with those 3 ranged silence staves. Torneo. The thing about Torneo is he's only useful in like 1 chapter, but he's really good in that 1 chapter.
Tornado B
One
behind.
six like, but 1-6 is like a 2-part chapter. I'm gonna put him like
He's
here.
good in 312.
Nah, 312 is like a 2-turn with Jill. He
Oh
barely
yeah,
does
okay,
anything
never mind.
there. He does like nothing in 313. That's another 2-turn with Jill. And then when he comes back in part 4, he's kind of bad. I'll put him
Yeah.
here. Like he's really good in like the 1 map where he's really good. Like he's easily the
Actually, I
best.
think he's D tier.
Do you think that's too high?
D tier for Tornado.
Yeah. Like
Uh,
I'll put him here actually. I think that's better because I'm gonna put a bunch of people in this middle here. This is like. Do I need to say anything about freaking Fiona?
oh yeah. Cool.
I just dumped Fiona in D tier. She's so bad.
Piano's good. She can kill Diggins. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I know. I've done that. You know that.
Yeah.
Tormod, honestly, Tormod I think is like Torneo but more useful because he's useful in like
Torgo.
3 maps instead of like 1. If you could deploy Torneo in like any other part 1 map, I would honestly put him like here, but you can't, so that's why I'm putting Tormod above him. Marim is just better than Tormod, let's be honest, because he has one more movement, 3 if you
Oh
remove.
yeah.
So he has like he
That's
has more movement. Where the hell do I put Vika? Because like she's kind of bad, but she's
I just put
useful.
Vika against the other two because they're like the same unit.
Yeah, but Vika actually can't like KO things. That's the issue.
Vika flies.
She flies, but like almost all her maps are indoor maps. That's the issue. And also like she's only
Oh yeah.
deployable in what 1-8, 1-7, 1-8, and 1 endgame before she rejoins, and she's not very useful in 1 endgame anyways.
Yeah.
I guess I'll put her here. Like she's not even that useful in 1-8 though. Like yeah, she's a flyer, but she doesn't actually kill things, and the villagers die anyways. You use Tormod and use like Tormod to intercept the wyverns because he 1-rounds them even on hard mode at base. Honestly, I think she's worse than Ileana because Ileana at least has like good utility in like 1-4, 1-5, and like 1-6. She's really good in those. Even in 1-8, the chapter where like Vika's good, she can still kill wyverns, which Vika can't do. Nyla's the best of the Laguz Royals, like obviously.
Yeah.
Where the hell do I put Nyla? Because like,
I don't know where. I don't know how to rank Roy.
because like
Like,
Nyla's gonna be the highest Laguz Royal. Because I mean, like she's the best one because she's available, unlike the others.
yeah, but I don't know how to rank her compared to everyone else.
Like I think she's better than Valuk because Valuk has like what
I don't
one?
know.
That's 2-part map. He has like
I,
5 chapters of being good. Nyla has like 9. Because Nyla's good in every map she's in. So like,
yeah.
but like Valug, yeah, I don't know where to rate her. I'm rating her on an A tier because I'm gonna put the rest of them in B tier, but I'm rating her in A tier. I don't know which side to put her on though. Do you think she's better or worse than Valug?
I was
I'm gonna say she's like slightly worse because when you got Valug, like
Volug's really
your only other good unit at that point is Soth. But like when you get Nyla, you have like Marim and Tormod and like Valug and Soth, so it's like kind of overkill.
okay.
Raphael, he's really useful for endgame, but like he's so useless in 4-2 because like he just dies because there's so many flyers in that map.
4-2 is what? I don't
The
even
Fog
know.
of War map,
Oh,
he's so
oh,
useless there
yeah,
because there's so many flyers and the cavalry in that map. He just dies to everything. It's so bad. But
what
like,
even is 4-2? I don't know.
you know the annoying Fog of War map with like a lot of flyers?
What's the arm?
The Ike one. Ike and
Oh,
Nyla's.
uh,
I
uh,
hate 4-2 is so obnoxious. Because it's full of like 1-2 range enemies with a lot of movement.
yeah.
It's so boring
But
because it's literally just watching Ike and Nyla like curb stomp the map, but it just takes forever. I wish I could deploy Raphael, but he just dies.
I put Raphael in like A probably
Yeah, he's like low A, high B. I don't know which side to put him on.
high A because he's he makes endgame one turnable.
That's true. I'm gonna put him here. Like Black Knight, I'm gonna put him honestly, I think he's more useful than Tornado.
Yeah.
I mean, 1-9, 1-E.
Wait, are you talking? Oh, you're talking about. But I didn't even rank the Black Knight.
I will, because honestly, I think he's better than like half the units in the game.
Yeah,
Even
I
though he's
definitely
only
should.
available in like 3 maps. Because I mean, he's your best unit in 1-9 because everyone leaves except freaking Micaiah, and she gets 2 shot by 1 or 2 shot by everything. And 1-E, he's like tied with Nyla. Well, Nyla's better, but he has 1-2 range, which is kind of yeah. And then in 3-6, like he and Jill basically curb stomp the map. Although he does less because Jill like curb stomps it completely.
Yeah, I say
I think he's like
I think
lowish B tier, like
I
around
think he's
Tornado.
he might be better than
Yeah,
Morm.
I think he's worse than Morm and Tormod because they're useful in more maps, but like because they're useful and then like you can also he gives you celerity and Marm is still useful when he
Oh,
rejoins.
forgot about that.
Marm still actually has like stats when he rejoins, so like he doesn't die to
Yeah.
everything. Like Black Knight, I think is more useful than Tornado because Tornado is only useful in like 2 maps, which is just 1/6 both parts, whereas he's useful in like 3. So Alencia, where the hell do you rate Alencia? Because
She's not there ever.
like she's really shitty in part 2. That's the issue. Then part 4, she's like a good. She helps you one turn, 4/5, which is nice. But like she makes 4/5 really easy. But other than that, like what does she do? Because like you 2-turn Alencia's Gambit, and her joining map, she's pretty much the shittiest unit there because she's given such horrible weapons. Like where do I rate her? Because her staff
She's
utility in
actually,
part 4 is really nice though. Like I think she's like
uh,
here.
I think she's better. I think she's better than Tornio because yeah, Tornio doesn't do anything.
No, the Tornado does 1/6, which is more useful than anything Alencia will ever do.
What? Really?
Like Alencia, because in part 2, when she's in like 2E, when she's at her best, it's a map that you 2-turn, and she doesn't even face combat. That's the issue. So it's like,
Oh yeah, she's. I mean, I'm only talking about part four.
yeah, and then in part 4, her bases are like shitty, like Torneo, but Torneo at least had 2 maps in 1/6, both parts, where he was really good. Like Alencia, her best map is taken away by Har, so it's like, I don't really think she's that. I think she's like worse than Vika,
How is
honestly.
Zehar worse than Tornio?
Uh, I don't know. I just don't think he's like that good, honestly.
He's not that good, but he has more maps.
Yeah, but like Torneo is like really good in his map, whereas like he's okay. Like he doesn't really do much though. He doesn't like one round enemies, even in his joining map. He has issues one rounding some things. Whereas like Torneo, he one rounds everything in that map, and then he leaves. And then like you get Nyla the next
Oh,
map, so it's like because you get like Morim, who's basically just Torneo but slightly slower but does more damage, and then after that you get like Nyla and like the Black Knight. And it's like he never really has anything going for him really. Yeah, but I think Alencia is like below Vika honestly, because like Vika at least like did something. Alencia does nothing until part 4, and like only in 4-2 is she even like that relevant. Although it is nice she can help you rescue skip 4/5. That's the thing I'll give her. That's what keeps her above Laura. Marcia, honestly, I think Marcia is more useful than like most people find her. Like Marcia is like the best user of the Master Crown you get in 3-9. As you know, Joffrey is the one who uses that, but like she's the best like bonus. She's like the best person to
yeah,
invest in
I
3-9.
get Joffrey, so he one runs the whole map.
I mean, even in a speed run, you promote her because you kill her off in 3E, but you promote her just because it
Uh,
makes 3-9 easier. But I think also she's like really useful in the desert. I think she's like here, honestly. She's like the worst of. She's probably like middle of the Pegasus Knights because she's really good and like she's pretty okay in like 2P and 2-3. 3-9, she's like pretty much one of the best units to invest in, and then like
yeah, you have to
what?
go for a second.
Then there's friggin' 3-11. She rejoins. Yeah. Lucci, where the hell do you put no Lucci? Oh, he's so bad. He's like really good in part 2, but then he's so bad after 2-2. Like, my God, where the hell do I put no Lucci? Like, I, probably here because he's like really good in part two. In like the first two maps of part two, he's in. Then he just vanishes. Leanne, where the hell do I put Leanne? Because she makes 2-2 a lot easier, and 2P because you can also use as AI bait in 2P, which is really nice. I think Leanne is like here, and then in 311 she makes 311 like 4 turnable because of where she spawns. But after that, she's kind of like she's pretty good in the desert. I'll put her here. Eh, she's a dancer. Like I think like, I'll put her here. She's one of these other units that has like she's one of the other units that has like middling utility, but like pretty good utility throughout. She is the worst dancer. I'll put her like here. Har the second best unit in the game. Neffany. Oh my god, where the hell are I freaking putting Neffany? Like she's like the best in 2-1, and then like okay in 2-2, and then kind of useless. Like what the hell do I do with that? I think she's like C tier below Nalucci and Vika, and like I think she's like here. Like she's not that much better than Braum, honestly. That's the issue. Braum is like worse. Heather, what the hell do I do with Heather? Cause like Heather, she sucks at combat. That's her issue. She sucks at combat. Like you give her steel dagger, she's decent. She just doesn't join with any good weapons. But like she can steal stuff, which is nice. But like what are you stealing? Like thunderstorm? Like there's one bolting tome, and only freaking Ileana is gonna probably be using it. And then what? Like Sanaki? Like I think she's more useful than these two because she has utility like after her freaking like she has more utility in like 4-4 and stuff where she can like pick locks, which is better than anything these two will do after part two. Where like she'll at least do something. She's at least when you invest in her, you'll get something out of it. Like you get a better thief, which is better than anything these two will offer if you invest in them. Lucia, oh my god, Lucia is like Lucia is like where the hell do I put her? Because she's really bad when she reads. She's not like Tornio, or she's not like Tornio where she's like okay when she rejoins. She's like really bad when she rejoins. She's so good in 2-2. Oh my god. Do I think she's better than Ileana? Like I think Ileana contributes more in the early game than like anything Lucia will contribute after like 2-2. So these two, yeah, they're like this but worse. Honestly, okay, Mordecai is the better of the two. Like I think Valencia is so bad. I think Mordecai is definitely better of the two though. Joffrey is like worse Torneo, but he's worse than Marcia too, because like Marcia's in all the maps he's in, and Marcia's better. Do I? Because like he's really good in the two maps he's in, then he leaves until endgame, which is like really bad. Do I put him like here? I think he contributes more than Ileana and Zyhar ever will though. Kieran is just budget Joffrey. Again, I still think he contributes more than these two. Like Astrid, she's bad. Well, actually, no, Astrid does not contribute more than these people. Malakoff, where the hell do I rate this man? This man's bad. Like he doesn't even one round shit in his training chapter. He's so bad. But like I don't think he's like. Do I think he's D tier? Honestly, I kind of think he's D tier. Like he's really bad. Like these people are more okay. Maybe not these two. No, these two are more useful. Like Malakov's bad, but he doesn't have competition for unit slots. Where the hell did I put that? Like, I think he's more useful than Meg and Leonardo. Yeah, I'll put him here. Okay, Danvid's actually really useful in his joining map if you can get him to freaking combat, because he has 21 speed, and most of the enemies in that map are like specifically made to have 17 speed. And because of that, because like Marcia, Joffrey, and Kieran all have 20 speed for that reason, so they don't double. But like Danved doubles the most of the pre-promotes, not the warriors who are really freaking annoying. I think they actually 2-hit KO on. It's really bad. But they'll just attack with crossbows if they can, if he can't counter. So just give him like the killer lance he joins with, or the Iron Great Lance, he's fine. But like honestly, I think he contributes like a bit more than like these people. Like maybe like I think he's actually better than Valencia. Honestly, I think Valencia is like really bad. Khalil, she's like okay. Does Khalil like Khalil is uses meteor, I guess. What the no? Khalil can like meteor things, which is like fun. Where did I put her? No, she's not S tier. I can tell you that. Khalil can like meteor things. She's okay. I think she's like Danved tier. Like she's more useful on 3-9 than he is, but he's like they're like about tied. Honestly, I can't think of which one's better. Ike goes in A tier. He's pretty good. Do I think he's more useful than Valug? I'm divided on this one. I don't know if he's more useful. Like, because Valug's with a lot of scrubs, whereas like Ike can only. Ike doesn't fall off though. That's the thing. Ike is like really good when he gets rolling. Titania, I honestly think is more useful. Like these two are pretty much the best ground mercenaries. Oscar, I mean, he's Earth support for Ike, and then like a bit of okay combat. That's kind of what I think of him as. And I think, again, I think he like honestly, I think he kind of contributes less than Ileana. uh, I'll say he's like here. He's kind of weak, but he's much worse than Path of Radiance. But like, he still is Earth support for Ike. That's what I use him for. What else are you gonna use him for? Boyd, okay, yeah, Boyd is not as good as Oscar because he's not mounted and like doesn't have Earth affinity. Boyd is like I think he's like better than like Danved or Khalil or like these people. I think he's like worse than Braum and Nefany because at least they have like a good map, whereas these people have like okay maps where they're like okay. And that's kind of Boyd for like a bit. He gives you a free Spirit Dust, which is nice if you can get the support with. If you have extra unit slots for him and Mist, like just deploy them so you can get that A support for that free Spirit Dust in 3 endgame. Like, is it useful? Not really, but it's gold. It's something that they contribute. Like, I give half credit to both of them for that, but I think Boyd's the better unit of them. Like, there's actual reason. Although she's a healer, but Riss is better. So, anyways, Rolf. Where the hell do I think Rolf is like doesn't contribute much, but he at least like contributes in his joining map enough to avoid like D tier, like Astrid and Fiona and all the trash units going. These both promote to Silver Knight. I think he's like, is he worse than Leonardo? Yeah, he's worse than Leonardo. Mia, oh, I have controversial opinions. I think she's shitty in this game. She needs money. She needs forges. Those forges should go to Silver. Should go for hand axes for her. Like I think she's shit in this game. Honestly, she fails to 2-hit KO things. Like honestly, she's more useful than Wolf. Like I'll give her that. I think she's like here. Like these people contribute in their freaking maps. Mia contributes like nothing. Shinon is pretty good. I'd say he's like here. He's around where Marcia is. Like the thing is that he's not really necessary. He's like not necessary, but he contributes pretty well. I'd say he's around Marcia's level. The thing about Marcia is that the maps she doesn't have great combat, but the map she's in really benefit her. And it's kind of the same with Shinon, but Shinon kind of gets outclassed by Har. Like whereas Marcia, like the first three, like I mean, she gets outclassed by Har, but the thing is that in that map you don't have that many unit slots anyways, and you can't really solo that map with Har because there's like a bunch of enemies going around. You can't let Leanne get captured and have them leave the map. You can get Leanne get captured. I've done that before. You just can't let them leave the map. So, oh shit, um, shit. Okay, good. Save them. Oh damn! Now they're out of order. Damn. Whatever. Uh, shit. They're out of order now. Okay. Well. Um. Hell. God damn it. Okay. Let me remove these people first. I just want to get these people out of the way so I can get back to actually tiering the playable units. Well, I was doing the Dawn. I was doing the friggin' not Dawn Brigade, the other people. Yeah. Let me just put the Ground Mercenaries here. I don't even care what order I'm doing them in. I think those are the last two. Liar and where's Kaiser? And Ranulf. Ranulf, Kaiser, you should go here. Rayson, Jonathan Luki. And then it's like Tanith and Sigrun. And then, oh, I did that again. And it's like these people. Oh, I forgot to put Riss in there, whatever. Riss, you go now. Gotcha, you go there. It's like these three. Chibar, wherever he is. Stefan. Volk. There we go, now they're all in order. Gotri. Oh my god. I don't like Gotri, really. I think he's worse than Boyd. Boyd at least can, like... I think he's, like, the same as Boyd, honestly. He's, like, there. No, I do not count less than 3-1. If I did, honestly, left would be, like, here. But I think he's slightly worse than Boyd. Like, at least Boyd gives you the damn Spirit Dust. Like, Gotri does nothing after 3-1. Soren is, like, worse than Gotri. He's, like... Soren, I'd honestly, like, put here. Because he's at risk of being, like, doubled by things. Like, he doesn't contribute very much. Like, he doesn't contribute that much, honestly. Riss, I'm a bit higher on Riss than most of these people. I think Riss is, like, here. Because he's just, like... Like, Riss, I think, is, like, here, actually. He's like a good heal bot, and he has a lot more magic than friggin' Mist, and he has better combat than Mist, because, yeah, he's slow and gets doubled by everything, but so does she, but at least he does damage.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, I'm on Mist now. I'm ready to talk shit about Mist.
Mist is better than Root.
Like, friggin', Risk completely outclasses Mist because Risk
No,
hits on res. He has higher
no,
magic,
no,
so he does
no,
more
no, no, no.
damage.
Mist
Friggin'
has one more move.
yeah, but Mist has like shitty stat. Mist at least gives you the freaking. Okay, I'm gonna put Mist above
Mist
Gotch.
doesn't.
I'm gonna put Mist above Soren just to piss people off because I think
Soren is fucking trash.
yeah, exactly. Like I think Mist is better than like Alencia and Soren because at least like she's a heal bot and she gives you like a spirit dust.
Yeah,
Renewal,
and she's better than Riz.
where do I put him? Like B tier. Like I think
Did you say
Renewal's
Rolf?
Renewal.
Oh,
I think he's like
Rolf in B tier.
no. I put Rolf at like bottom of C tier, like below Leonardo.
Who?
I put him below Leonardo.
Rolf? Yeah, Rolf is worse than
Because
Leonardo.
at least Leo contributes in like 3P, 3-1, 3-2. Like, what the hell is. Like, Rolf that uses a ballista, which is more than like Astrid or Fiona do, but like, that's why I think he's like bottom, absolute bottom of C tier. Renulf, where do I dump
Yeah,
him? Like,
no.
he's.
Leo's, I mean, wait, you're talking about Rolf, right?
Renulf, yeah, he's good for like
Oh, no.
three, what? 3-4, 3-7, 3-8, 3-11.
Bernhoft's way too high.
No, I'm trying to think of where to put him. Like I think he's in B tier. He's like pretty good in like the four maps he's good in, but
How
after
is
that,
Riz that high?
yeah, no, it's like it's at the bridge when
Riz,
he like starts to fall
Riz
off. And
and Mist are like the same, except Mist has more move.
no, but Risk can actually do combat. That's my thing.
Riz doesn't fight.
No, but like if you need like someone to do a lot of chip, Risk can do a lot of chip because he actually has like pretty high magic. Whereas Mist is never doing a lot of chip damage. Mist is like
Mm.
strictly a spirit dust and healer
Still, they
utility.
shouldn't be that far apart. They're like the same.
Fair. Yeah. But I think Riss is better than Ileana though, and I think he's better than these people. Cause like
Gatry
all
is better than Braum. I mean, not
no,
Braum. No, not Braum. I meant Boyd. Sorry, Braum is better
yeah,
than
okay,
Gatry. I
these
meant
two I wasn't sure about. These two I'll put him here.
Gatry's Gatry's better than Boyd because
But I think
Boyd is
Braum is
too
better than
instant.
Gotri.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
Braum is better than Gatry.
Braum has 2-1, which is better than anything
Yeah,
Gotri will do.
Gatry. Yeah, but Gatry's he's better than Boyd because Gatry's like he has actually good stats,
That's true.
like
Oh,
decent
where the
stats,
hell
but
I put
he
Renewal?
just sucks because his class.
What
Boyd is
the?
just useless. Like he can't even do half damage. Like he can't even chip
Where do I
half damage.
put? Where the hell do I put Renewal? Like,
I think Runoff is back.
I think he's okay because he's pretty good in like the four maps he's good in, but after that he like falls off. I think he's like around here, like this mid B tier between Marcy and Leanne, where it's like their units are good, but they kind of fall off like after a bit. I think he's like below Black Knight, above Tornio. I think that's where he lands. Kaiza, okay, yeah, I'm dumping you in like here. Liar, you're even worse. Well, actually, these two is debatable. Which one's worse?
Didn't you use? Yeah, you used Liar.
I've used both of them, but like Liar, I actually found easier to
Oh, I remember
use
that.
because she doesn't get doubled and doesn't die. But like she doesn't do any damage either. Whereas Kaiza at least does damage at base. Like these two are really bad, and it's hard to decide which one's worse. Because like Kaiza will never be good if you train him. At least Liar like doesn't get doubled, and she can like kill some stuff. Kaiza will never not get doubled. That's the thing.
Jesus. Yeah, they're both like horrible.
Like honestly, I don't know which one's worse because I think Liar is like is like more worth the investment, but
Yeah,
she's
but you shouldn't use her, so that
yeah.
doesn't.
Like the thing is, there's a really easy way to train them in their joining map, and if you do that, Liar's way better. Because there's a thunder mage that doesn't move. There's a thunder sage that doesn't move for some reason, And I think he actually one rounds Kai'Sa at base, but I'm not sure. But I know he doesn't one round
Just
Liar. And
just base it off who's better at base.
yeah, and he
Like
like spams vulneraries and they do damage to him. Untransformed, it's a really easy way to get them EXP, but like that's grinding. I don't want to count that. Also, it's before you get elite, but I don't know.
yeah.
Rayson, I think, is like thing about Rayson is that he's only like useful in like
How is Fiona worse than Astrid, Liar, Kiza? Because she has
Astrid can at
skills.
least do something in 2-2. At least Astrid you can do something with her in 2-2. The
Yeah,
only
but
thing she
Fiona
gets
gives you skills, and
yeah, but
yeah.
Astrid gives you Paragon.
Oh yeah, that's true. What about Liar and Kiza? They don't do anything.
Kaiser gives you like quick something. I forgot what it's called. It's worth like 500. It's so bad.
I don't even know what that is.
It's one of those get hit by at range. You do like counter damage. It's not very good on him.
Oh,
It's like okay on like renewals and stuff, but it's really bad on him. I just sell it usually. It's so RNG reliant. Where the hell did I put Rayson? Because like Rayson's really good. He makes like 3-5 a joke. Um,
3-5. Oh yeah,
you just dance with him and then reach with Har on turn one and one round the boss with like a forged hand axe or something, or even just a regular
yeah.
hand axe. Um, but after that, like, what does he do? Like three, like he's useful in like 3-7, well 3-8, 3-7's a defend map. He's not really useful there. Like he's kind of honestly not that good in that map, but like 3-9, he's not there. 3-10. Okay, he's useful in 3-10. 3-11, he's not there. Leanne is. And like 3-3 endgame, he's just useful. I'm gonna put him like here. Like I'm gonna put him like here above like Nyla and Raphael, but like below Volug. It's weird. Okay, Janaf is better than Wookiee. I'll just say that straight up. Like I think Janaf is like way better than Wookiee because they both double everything, and Janaf has like way more strength.
Janoff is good.
Where the hell do I put him? Honestly, I think he contributes more than Micaiah does. Like he's
Yeah, I
really
think
good.
Makai is good.
Like Micaiah is really good, but I think like Wookiee does like less than like Leanne and Micaiah. There's like I think there's actually a pretty big gap between them because like that small strength is doubled, and then like he has like a 4 strength lead, which allows him to one round a lot more things than
Wait,
Wookiee.
wait, wait. How the hell is Racing above Raphael?
Because Rayson has like 8 maps of being Rayson has like 8 maps of being good. Raphael just has endgame basically, and like 1-8.
Uh,
He's not even that good in 1E because in 1E it's mostly just Nyla with pass, and he can't reach her. He can't reach Nyla. That's the thing, and Jill just outruns him, so he can't really actually dance the units that matter. Okay, Sigrun. No, Sigrun is not one of the worst units.
Sigmund is good.
You know I had to
But
throw in a joke about Sigrun being a bad unit. She's
yeah,
not.
I remember since you hate her.
I think Sigrun's like slightly worse than Marcia, but she's still pretty good. Because I mean, the thing that's nice about Sigrun, she's just like forced in all the maps that like want high move units, like the annoying forest snow map, the desert map, the bridge. She's just forced in all those,
Hmm.
so she doesn't take up a unit slot. That's the really nice thing about her. Honestly, I think she's a bit better than Marcia. Because like she contributes a lot in all her maps, even though her like even though her stats aren't that good. It's just she's nice. Tanith, I think the thing about Tanith is she takes up a unit slot where Sigrun doesn't, and that actually matters for Sigrun. Does that make sense? Oh, wait, are you still there?
Yeah.
Does it make sense to put like Sigrun and then Marcia and then Tanith? Because Sigrun doesn't take a unit slot in any maps except Endgame, which is really nice.
Who?
Because like Sigrun's forced in all the maps where she's
Oh,
useful.
Segrin? Yes, Segrin's good.
Whereas like Tanith takes up a unit slot. I still think Tanith is good. Like I think she's worse than Marcia just for that. Whereas like you're not in D tier. I'm just putting you there because I'm trying to move. Oh my god, Sanaki, she's good in like 4-3, and then she's like useless. I still think she's better than like the scrub squad over here. Maybe she contributes less than like Laura. Okay, honestly, I'm gonna switch these two around. I think Edward contributes more than Aaron because I think Sanaki is like worse than Edward, but like better than Aaron.
Uh,
Naysala. Naysala contributes a lot in like 4-3, especially where I think he's like again. I think he's like here better than Leanne and like Micaiah. I think he's like here. He contributes about as much as Leanne, but like yeah, I'll say he's a bit below Leanne. That's about a good place to put them. Because like Leanne and Naysala are always together, but like Leanne has a few more maps where she's useful. Like she does like one dance and 2E. She's really useful in 2P, and like she makes 2-2 really quick. It's like I think she goes here because she makes part 2 a lot easier. Skimir, honestly, I think he's trash. Like I
who?
really I don't think he's bad, but like I just don't find him useful.
Who?
Skimir. Like also he's really bad in 4-3. That's the thing.
Oh, Skrimir?
Because
Yeah.
he's the status that the L sleep guy loves to put him to sleep,
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
and before he's transformed, he can't. And like they love to put him to sleep, and because he needs to waste a turn transforming, he basically doesn't do anything until turn 6. And like that's one of like the 2 maps before endgame he's available. It's like what he's useful in like honestly though I think Sanaki's more useful. I think he's like here, like worse than like Malikov and Mia, but like better than like Meg. Because like Sanaki, at least she can do something in her joining map, and then in 4-3 she's actually pretty decent. Whereas like Skimir is good in his joining map, but like bad after that, like really bad. Tabarn is like,
Yeah, I used him once and brought him to the tower.
mm, was he like decent?
Yeah, he was like, he was really good actually, but it was just a casual draft. Remember the drafts we did?
Oh yeah, yeah, like Tabarn and like I don't know whether to put Tabarn above or below Naysala because like Tabarn is like really good. Like Tabarn's better, but like I'm gonna put him beside. I'm just gonna put him above Naysala, but like below Leanne. Yeah, I'll put him above Leanne actually. His contributions are like slightly better than what Leanne brings. Where like Leanne's better than Naysala though. Actually no, I'll put him below Leanne. It's like really close though. Okay, I don't agree with you that Peleus should be in D tier. I actually think he's more useful than like Sanaki and
Peleus doesn't do anything.
no, but he can he can Fenrir people on his joining map and then just like promote and use physic at base. That's what I use him for.
Uh,
Because he joins with Fenrir and you can buy a Fenrir in that map, so he has like 10 uses of Fenrir and you can just long range snipe people to chip them and then just kill them with other people. Like it's really useful for the
okay.
crossbows where you can like chip them. So Tabarn, because Tabarn doesn't need much chip to kill them, but he needs like a bit of it so he doesn't get countered. But like you can chip them with Peleus and then just kill them with Tabarn so he doesn't have to take a counter from a crossbow. Or you can just use Physic. I mean, I never deploy him after like 4-2, but I still use him there. Honestly, like you're
Yeah,
so bad.
fair.
Honestly, I think Stefan is like worse than Fiona because Veg Kadi is a really shitty weapon, whereas Fiona at least gives you another Thany. Like Stefan's so shitty. Yeah, I'm just gonna put Renning like at the bottom. I think Renning is like the worst unit because he doesn't even give you anything worth money. Like
I don't even know what Renning does, even though I used it.
his stats aren't even good. Like he doesn't have any capped stats. I don't think. Oliver. Oliver is nice to like silence people in endgame, which I think is like more useful than anything these people offer. I think he's like here, like below Sanaki, because Sanaki can at least like one round Leveil. If you give her enough investment, she can do that. Whereas like Oliver's strictly staff utility for endgame, which is nice, but like actually I'm gonna put him like below these people, but above like Skimir and these people. Bastion. How do I rate Bastion though? Because like if you play, I have to rate Alencia lower if I want to rate Bastion like without considering the fact that 4e5 you probably want to two turn it. But like if you want to grind it, Bastion's really good if you want to do it like normal pace. But if you want to do it like quickly, Bastion's really shitty in that map. He just recruits Volk, but like Alencia can do that too. But I
Bastion
mean,
physics and Bastion one shots cats.
yeah, where the hell? I guess we'll put him like here. Like Oliver is better in endgame though, because he can use like silence at base. He joins with the freaking silence stuff. Volk, he like honestly, I think Volk is better than Bastion because Volk you have to use in the two turn of the map. You usually use him because he can just do it to Azuka at base. It's really nice. Kanigas I think is like C tier. Like,
Killing niggas.
do I put
Uh,
Kanigas in like? I think Kanigas goes in like this tier of the people who are like really good for some maps but like fall off. I think he goes like here. Like he doesn't fall off, but like he's just not there. Gifka is just Kanigas but needs a turn to transform. But not really. He needs like an item, I guess. Ina is like Blood Tide, which is probably more useful than anything these people have to offer. First Naga is like the worst unit. Gareth is Blood Tide.
yeah. Chris Naga is probably the worst unit in the game.
Yeah. You are a heal bot in endgame, which is more useful than like anything these people have to offer. But like it's one map. Like there, yeah. I think this is fair because like these people, you never want to deploy them in endgame, whereas like he just comes with a free Ashira staff, and it's really nice. And that's it. Does this tier list
So
make
like,
sense? Yeah, B and C tier are really bloated. But, yeah, these are about the people I expected to be in D tier. One thing I
I
really
found
don't
some
like about
streaming stuff, but you know more about the game than me.
I don't. The thing I don't
When
like about Sephirin is that you have to bring a tome for him to use because otherwise he doesn't actually have a weapon. So
oh,
yeah,
I never even had him before.
yeah, I've done it. Like I've only recruited him once, but like you have to bring like Rexora or the Dark Tome, and who is getting Peleus to SS Dark? You're giving him Rexora because he can't use like Rex Flame, which would actually be really helpful. I mean, he still doubles
Isn't he?
like Auroras and stuff, especially with White Tide from Nasir. But like, yeah. But I mean, I think we all expected this to be my top three, like Jill Harsof. This is like weird up in here. I think I overrated Janaf a bit, but I don't care.
I think Nolan's kind of hot.
Yeah, Nolan and Janaf are like really high, and kind of Micaiah too. But I mean,
Yeah.
Leanne should not be in top 10. Racing top 10 for kills, top 5 for kills. I had to make that joke. I mean, I did get Leanne to top 10 for kills, so I guess she's top 10 something. Yeah, she's like 12. And like, yeah, Kernaga's at the bottom, Renning's at the bottom. You know, like, these three should always be at the bottom. Damn, they did Stefan dirty in this game.
I haven't played Radiant Dawn in a really long time.
I keep trying to play Jeffrey's Charge, and I realize why I hate the map is because it's so fucking obnoxious.
That map is so trash.
It's like, yeah, here's a horse slayer that moves, and two freaking crossbows that friggin' two-shot Joffrey when they use their damn steel pole axes because of the friggin' annoying ass like the rock things that never miss. They just do enough chip damage to kill Joffrey. It's so annoying. I freaking hate that map. Like, so stupid. I'm happy that Ileana's like right in the middle though. That's where I wanted her. Like, 1, 2, 3, 9.
Wait, what the hell? Sonic is so hot.
Well, honestly, I think she's more useful than any of these people.
Uh, I guess.
I rate Soniki higher than most people. I don't think she's that good, but I think she's like better than the people who just contribute like nothing. Because she's at least like
I,
useful in 4e3 and she can at least do something in her joining mount. Whereas like, what the hell is like Malikov doing? Or like Rolf or like Leonardo or freaking Meg. Should I swap Leonardo and Meg? Like honestly, I don't know.
yeah,
Yeah, Leonardo, you deserve better than freaking being behind Meg. Rolf's still worse than Meg though. Fight me.
Rolf OP.
I mean, Rolf was my number one kills unit in my first run, but
Yeah, I
he, he,
remember that.
he still belongs at the bottom of C tier, at the bottom of the useful-ish tier before like the useless like 8 people. Kurtnaga's the only form shift unit I can literally just call shit. Like, if he got form shift
Yeah,
at like when he joined, he actually would have been like usable. But because he gets it after like what in like 4e4 and 4e5, where he gets one rounded by the enemies anyways. No thanks.
I, I forgot what Black Tar did, so I assumed that it was useful.
No. No, because Black Tide's just the one that raises defensive stats, which who cares? Like, Gareth is way
Yeah,
more useful because, like, Blood Tide's actually good.
yeah.
Because, like, Blood Tide and White Tide are really good. Because, like, the friggin', like, Black Tide. Honestly, if I were rating Kurth Naga, including, like, 1-3, where he's an NPC, I honestly would have put him, like, here. Like, I honestly would have put him here. Because he's more useful as an NPC unequipped than he is actually joining you. Because at least there he's like a great meat shield because enemies love to attack him there.
Uh,
But nope, I'm putting him at the bottom because I'm rating them when they join. Same thing with Leth. If I were rating her including like 3E1, I would have put her like, I don't know, here. I would have put her like above Boyd probably. But because I'm not, she's behind Mordecai. At least I would have put her above Mordecai probably. But Mordecai's more useful. I think I rate Mordecai higher than like most people because most people rate Leth higher, but I think Mordecai is like noticeably better.
Mordecai's better, I guess, because
Because like Mordecai is better in 2-2, which is when Leth is at her best. So it's like Mordecai's better. That's the way I think. Yeah, I mean I rate a lot of these people really weird. I'm gonna stop this